What's up guys, Chris here, back again with another video for you guys today. In tonight's video, I want to talk about how you guys can make coins today on the market for the Rulebreakers 2 promo. We actually didn't get a loading screen today about the promo tomorrow, but there has been a few leaks of players that are going to be in, so we know that the promo is going to be going on. I want to delve into parts of the market you guys should be looking at and how you guys can make coins today on Friday. Before we get into it, if you guys can just drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And if you can hit that like button, let's hit 100 on this video, that'd be awesome as well. So first kind of part of the video I want to show you guys is some of my Thursday flips. We had a really nice market rise today across the whole market. All of these Brunos were bought at like 27k, really nicely done there. These Teos were bought at like 35, 34 and a half, really nice buy there. These Dembeles were bought at 43, 44 when he was dropping yesterday for no particular reason. And then these Davies were all bought at 25 and under. So some really nice profit there today on the market with Thursday flips. And now we going into Friday here where there should be some panic selling going into this promo. We don't have a loading screen, but we do know some of the players that are in the team. Davies is one of them. Foden's another. And I believe Bamba. That's three players that I have heard their names. Now, if I show you guys Davies really quickly here, I just want to see how high he actually had risen today on the market. So right now, he's currently chilling around like 29k. He's up 4,000 coins today from his low point. This gold card should be going into packs today. That should be happening. Some of these other golds are going to start getting confirmed into the team, and what you guys could do this morning is if there is more leaks about the team, you guys can buy the gold cards. Now, if you're going to do this, make sure you're buying golds but ahead of time, and also that are meta, that are actually usable in the game, right? Davies would fit a requirement, right? Bundesliga left back, Bayern links, and he's going at a packs, right? So there's a reason why if he does get confirmed tomorrow, people will go onto the market and buy him because they know that he's going at a packs. But if you're buying some random 79 overall card, you know, you're not really going to see that much of a rise unless they're really needed for an SBC. So make sure you guys are, you know, kind of careful with which players you're buying tomorrow. And the way that you guys look at leaks, by the way, go on Twitter. There's so many people that just leaked the team like a few hours prior. And then you can buy a bunch of the golds before everyone else does. And just keep an eye on their graphs, right? If you see like this big uptick on the graph, that probably means that the car is already inflated. You want to be looking at cars that are kind of leveling off a little bit and not really up at all from where they were earlier in the day. So keep an eye on that. That's rule number one. Number two is we should be getting panic selling today on Friday. We get it every single Friday, and there's a lot of coins made through market panic. So what part of the market would I focus on first? Icons. Again, they get links to players that nobody else gets in this game, and that is why they always rebound in price. Now, specific ones rebound more than others, and the guys that I want you guys to pay attention to are some of the ones I'm actually going to mention in this video. This card in particular always rebounds in price every single Friday. Now, right now, he's actually $9.97. So some of these icons, a lot of them are actually dropping off recently because of this baby icon SBC that people think is happening. Now, the code was removed for the upgrade pack SBC. So people are thinking that it's going to be a icon swap instead of an actual SBC itself. Either way, if you see a lot of panic selling, especially on these baby icons like Baby Butragueno, Baby Van Persie, right? Look at some of the most meta icons in this game. If they drop like a good percentage tomorrow, you're going to be able to make a solid amount of coins because people do need these cards for Weekend League. Like if you see Butragueno like 950, 960 tomorrow, right? Like that's so low for a car like this. Baby Essien, right? There are so many cards that you guys see rebound every single Friday. If you guys are experienced in doing this, you already know the cards that I'm talking about here, like your Baby Blancs, Essien, Baby Van Persie, Rooney as well, I think would be one of them, right? Keep an eye on some of the really popular icons, and all you gotta do, if you really want to know which popular icons there is, just go to the PGP page on Fuppin. You go to version of the card. You're going to go to all icons. And then what you're going to do is you're going to order by game display. And I talk about this in every single video on the Thursday night. But if you guys are in these videos every single week and you hear me repeating myself, it's because that people are coming into these videos for the first time, hearing me for the first time. So it's not like I can just gloss over this fact, you know, because you guys have already heard it. There's a lot of people that are watching this video that have not watched my content before. And therefore, that is why I'm, you know, repeating myself right now. But as you can see here, Baby Blanc, right? The most games played, 123k. Then you have this Crespo card as well. There's Zola cards up there. Nedved, another card, right? Keep an eye out for the drop-offs on these type of cards. The top tiers, the ones that people really want to go and use in this game. Another part of the market that I would try to capitalize on today is your out-of-pack market. Heroes, they're not out of packs, but there's going to be a low point on these. And I want to talk about out of packs right after this, because I saw the Heroes tab open, and I was like, I got to mention those really quickly. I bought 4 Ole Gunnar Solskjaers last week at 125. They then rebounded right up to 138 within minutes. If you guys can capitalize on the low point on these cards, there's a lot of coins to be made in your Solskjaer market, your Joe Coles, your Cordobas, your Morientes, right? These type of cards, these Keens as well, these are cards that have rebounded consistently over the last few weeks as they first got into packs. So those are the type of cards that I'd be looking at if I were you guys. Lungberg was also a card that actually did very well on a rebound last week. I bought 2 at 103 and 107, flipped them both back up at 118. So that's what I would be doing for the hero market. But let me show you guys the out-of-pack market really quickly. And you guys want to do this PGP page yet again, right? So this time, I'm just going to go to all the way down here. And, oh, they actually, oh no, here we go. All specials. I thought they got rid of that tab, but I'm glad they didn't. So as you can see here are the most popular meta out-of-pack special cards right now, right? You've got guys like Barella, guys like Gabriel Jesus, you got guys like Jesus Navas. This Vinny card right now, I may stay away from Vinny a little bit because of his 85 being in packs, but a guy like Barella, who we've seen in the past has gone down in price, keep an eye out for this guy, right? If you see that this guy went from 139 today all the way up to 153.5 at a peak, if you see that down to 130 tomorrow, and the way that you guys have to kind of capitalize on the out-of-pack market is you have to make sure that there was nothing that was released in packs that is making that card drop, or released through an SBC or objective as well. That is the only kind of risk you guys take with the out-of-pack market. Icons, you don't really have to, kind of go through this, right? Because icons get links that nobody else does. These meta cards that are like specials, you want to make sure they don't release anything in a specific position in that league. So if Tonali came out as a center mid, and that's just an example, Barella wouldn't be a card that I'd be looking at because he might be dropping because people are selling him off to go and buy that Tonali card. So that's kind of the market expertise that you guys need to have today on the market. Another way you guys can make wins today, Rulebreakers Team 1. Now these cards are going into packs today, and what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to find the cards that have risen the most from their low point on Thursday. So Trent's one of them for me, right? If this Trent card goes down today in price and there's nothing that is affecting him, I want you guys to buy him. He went down to 185,000 at a low point. He then went right back up to over 205,000 coins. Now this guy did something similar on Monday, which means that he is usually a card that rebounds every single time he drops. And this card has a lot of special links. He's Liverpool, he's English, and pro players can use him as an alternative for that 90 plus pace, the 84 dribbling, and he's under 90 overall, which actually helps the pro players out this year. So keep an eye out for some of the drop-offs on these guys. If there's too big of a drop-off, then they will rebound because they're out of packs, of course. Another thing I want you guys to keep an eye out now, popular players. Now, I want to first talk about Marquinhos. And the reason I'm going to talk about Marquinhos is because he is the only gold card right now that is currently out of packs that is actually worth mentioning when it comes to a Friday promo. What do we normally do every single Friday on this game? We pick up players that are currently out of packs and we sell them to people that are panic buying back after they panic sold them. So we did this with Mo Salah, We did this with him and Son. We did this with Mane, right? 3 really meta players, and the same is going to be applied here with Marquinhos, right? This card is out of packs. There's absolutely no reason why this guy should be low at all tomorrow on Friday. But if he does, and there's a good chance that he will get panic sold a little bit, because when people panic sell in this market, they have no clue what is going on. They have no sense of reality, and they don't realize that, why would I be panic selling Marquinhos when he's literally out of packs? There's no he's not getting supplied today on Friday. So there's no point for me to panic sell him. So what's going to happen is he's going to drop a lot, right? And that's what we've been seeing with Salah, Mane, and Son. And then he's going to rebound really nicely back up once people figure out this card hasn't been supplied and they are now turning their attentions to games played. So that's another part of the market I want you guys to keep an eye on. We talk about this every single Thursday and it always works out for us. So keep an eye out on Marquinhos today. I want you guys to also look at, if you're looking to buy these players for your teams, right? Everyone always asks me, when do I buy Neymar? When do I buy Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe? Mbappe is a little special right now. And the reason why he's special is because people continue to panic sell him because they believe that his card is going to be getting an SBC. So they've been selling him off little by little. I could see him getting sold off even more tomorrow, but then rebounding nicely up. So if you're looking to buy Mbappe for your team and you want to use him in Weekend League tomorrow, guys like Mbappe, guys like Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo, you will see nice drop-offs on them because that's what happens every Friday, and they should rebound back up in price, right? This Messi, actually, I don't know if I can see him real quick. He was 630 on Monday when the Hero SBC dropped, or a couple days ago, actually. I think it was Wednesday. He dropped to 630 for no reason and then went right back up to 675. So these cards bounce up really quickly, and that is all due to FOMO, which is fear of missing out. People buy, they panic buy, and they panic sell because of that word. So that's the kind of talk about the top tier cards. Now, I also Conte goes with that as well. Another thing I want you guys to look at today is your kind of mid-tier gold market. So cards that have usually been rebounding in price on Fridays recently has been guys like Son, guys like Varane. Varane is going to be one of the more, players that I'm going to be looking at today because he dropped off last week from 260 to 210, and then he went right back up to 258. On Monday, he went from 209 or 230 to 182, and then went right back up to 228. So these cards, a guy like Varane, who is so special to people because he's French, he's Man United, he gets a lot of great links. If you see cards like this dropping tomorrow, and yes, there is going to be a lot of supply. Now, I believe on Twitter, if I go into FUTWatch really quickly, I believe they just tweeted out a code for a certain pack. I don't know if I can actually find it for you guys, but apparently there's going to be a preview pack for an 81 to 86 players pack, which is what we saw, the other day. They started releasing those 81 to 86s. So what that's going to do is it's going to create some supply in the market through preview packs and also whatever players or whatever other packs they decide to release tomorrow on the game. But people will ask me in the comments, or people will ask me in my live stream, when do I buy these players, right? And the point of that is to just wait till they stop dropping. And normally that happens like 15 to 30 minutes after 6 p.m. content. That's when you normally see the market start to shift upwards at least a little bit. I would stay away from like some of your really low tier stuff like Bruno, like Rashford, who actually did pretty well today on the market. But I would probably stay away just because I think there's better cards to look at, like your Varane, Van Dijk, Son, Mane, Salah. Salah's going back into packs tomorrow, and I want to actually talk about this a little bit. He went back into packs actually on Wednesday, but Salah's going to actually be supplied a little bit for the first time since he's actually been back in packs. So let me talk about this a little bit. The last time this happened, Marquinhos actually went from like 140,000 coins when he was out of packs originally with I forget what card it was. It was a Road to the Knockout card, okay? So he had this Road to the Knockout card. He went back into packs. The second he went back into packs, he went from 141 all the way down to 100k. So he dropped 41,000 coins. If you see a huge drop off like that on this Mo Salah, I can tell you for a fact he's going to rebound back up in price. So keep an eye on Salah. Some people are afraid to buy cards that are going back into packs or just so happen to just get out of packs or get back in. So keep an eye on Salah. Another thing I want to talk about, bidding on literally anything today. Okay, so we just talked about supply a little bit. What is going to drop a little bit today? It's going to be the SBC fodder market. So I want you guys to be looking at like 85s, 86s to 88s, 89s, 90s, right? If you see them dropping in price, I want you guys to pick them up. Now, not because I think that these cards will go up right away because of an SBC. I just think that a lot of people have their eyes set on fodder recently. So what's going to happen is if all the supply comes out, all these people that have invested in these cards prior, they may drop a little bit. The investors might panic sell, causing some of these cards to plateau a little bit. And then once it gets to their absolute lowest point, people will buy back because they think that this Icon SBC is coming out and they think this Mbappe SBC is coming out. So keep an eye out for fodder today, and I'm telling you guys to get on bids today. Bidding will be your best friend. When there is a promo, nobody looks to bid. Everyone is kind of impatient. They're sniping. They have nothing to do with bidding whatsoever. So I want you guys to bid on silvers. I want you guys to bid on fodder, right? The way you would silver trade, today on the market, you would pretty much just look at the cheapest silver in each top 5 league, or just look at some of your most meta silvers in the game as well, and just see, where they are. And if you can bid on them, you can make a lot of coins. People really aren't focused on the silver market on Friday, right? A lot of it has to do with weekend league, packs, all of that. So keep your eyes on silvers. I think during the pack supply, you can do the basic chem style with an icon filter. Do this on the companion or on the web app. And what you're going to do is, if you know icon prices, you're going to get to the 59-minute really quickly, and you're going to snipe icons that are getting recently packed, and that is why you put the basic filter on in the first place. So if I look at Libman in here at 210, obviously that's not a buy, but you look at this Rooney here at 720, maybe you find a 620, okay? People are just, really dumb sometimes with the market, and they don't properly list up the icon for the price that they should have, and it gives you that deal that you've been looking for on the market. So keep an eye out for that on a top tier budget. Other than that, I think we are going to be getting objective today, and we should be getting an SBC, but I don't believe the SBC is going to be that crazy, because usually EA on Fridays likes to keep you guys focused on the pack content. So I want you guys to just kind of keep an eye out for any particular movements that are going on because of the objective. Now, actually, something you guys, it happened last week, but this Leon Bailey card went up a lot because of the Antonio objective. If something like that happens again, you can try to buy a really strong link to that card. What I'm going to tell you guys about link investing, though, really quickly, is that link investing only works really when the card has very few strong links to begin with. So if there's a card that people have to go and buy to get that card green linked, that is when those cards will actually rise in price. If a card has like 7 to 10 different links that they can get for a, I'll just buy that, thank you very much. If they have like 7 to 10 different links that get strong, right, they're not going to rise as much. And that's something you guys want to kind of keep an eye out on today on for the objective. I'll be able to actually sell that card at 29.5. Thank you very much. And that'll do it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. These videos are really good to do just before the promo. We'll be live all day today on Friday. If you guys want to come through, twitch.tv/ChrisArm22. Link will be in the description of the video. I'll see you guys later today on the live stream. Peace.